Okay, so I'm recording now. So welcome everyone to tonight's team call. Today's Tuesday, June 28th, 6:31 p.m. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Hello.
Hi.
I'm going to go ahead and mute you. Okay, so like I mentioned already, today's Tuesday, June 28th, 6:30. I'm going to start right on time. Well, it's already like 6:30 something, but most of you are probably just going to watch this recording, which is totally fine. I'm always kind of stuck between, I don't know what time I should be doing this call because I mean, ideally for me personally, like 7 or 8 would be good, but I know that some of you are like in Texas and across the United States, and it'll be like 9, 10, 11, and that's really late for a team call. So this is just works right now. This is what we've been doing for the past couple of months, and I hope watching the recording is better for you guys. But yeah. So I've been kind of thinking, and I'm like, okay, what can I talk about? I feel like there's always something that I could teach you guys, and if you're not learning, you're not growing, that's for sure. But again, I feel like I like to talk about stuff like kind of in the moment. So kind of what I've seen based on our team and my volume in my back office, it's has this huge dip, and I see you guys have slowed down. Some of you are feeling unmotivated. Some of you don't know why you're coaching anymore, and all those things are completely normal. I have felt all of those things, if not more. So I started thinking like, okay, like why not do a team call? It's been 1 month. I checked my YouTube channel and it's been 1 month since I did a team call. It was in May. Same thing for me. I completely fell off track. I started losing motivation in my business and my health and fitness, which is why I started the Ultimate Reset. So I feel like the title of this call is perfect, how to reignite your fire, because we all need that. We're human, we fall off track, we lose momentum, and that's the thing, like, it sucks when you work your ass off and you work really hard to build up that momentum. The minute you get off the bus, the Ferris wheel, the train, whatever, your momentum stops. And it doesn't matter if you stop for a week or two and then you try to get back on. Guess what? You're going to have to put in the work again. You can't expect to get back on and expect the train to be going 100 miles per hour because it's not. And I've learned that the hard way. And so that's why, as your leader, I want to inspire you to kind of stay in the game. Like no matter how hard life gets or what rough patch you're going through in your business, just know that you have to keep pushing through. Like the minute you get off, it's going to be a lot harder, and then it's going to lead you to quit. Okay, so on the agenda for tonight, hopefully I can keep it under 30 minutes. I just want to go over some quick updates. Our July team marketing calendar, I was super happy that I was able to finish that earlier this week. I was going to go over some recognition, but I just remembered I didn't create any slides for that. But I basically just wanted to talk about, I wanted to highlight some of us that I have been doing our certain programs. And then towards the end, I just have 5 tips on how to reignite your fire. So I'll just go ahead and do recognition now. I want to recognize Brianna. I think her last name is Alfonso. I think that's one of Sarah's coaches. She just ordered the Ultimate Reset, and I'm super excited for her because she's going to be going through that program, and it just won't be me and Sarah now talking about it. I believe Yvonne said that she hopped back into the 21-day fix, I think, and I think she said she lost like 9 pounds so far. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maribel too, she just finished a round. I think it was Maribel that lost 9 pounds. So she's thinking about starting another round of the 21 day fix. I can't think of anyone else. Marie, she's been a little quiet, but she's going to be getting married super, super soon. So I'm excited for her. I think that's pretty much it that I can think of right now. I know Bibiana, one of our newer coaches, has been very busy with school right now, but she's been doing really, really, really well with the 21-day fix and staying consistent. And I believe her husband had ordered 22-minute hardcore. So I'm wondering how that's going for them. But that was just a little quick recognition, nothing fancy. But I did want to recognize you guys that are at least trying with your health and fitness, because it's the summer. And it's very easy to be like, oh, it's summer already. I'm not bikini ready. Who cares? I honestly think it's never too late to get started. But yeah. And okay, so I'll go ahead and go the next. Okay, so this slide is just some quick updates. If you guys didn't know, Country Heat is Autumn's newest program that's going to be released next month. I believe it'll be released at Summit. That's usually what they do every year. So I think that day of Summit, or we get to the 27th. I think either 28th or 29th. Usually when we when we listen to Carl Deichler give his speech, he announces like our new program and stuff like that. And once it's announced, it goes live, so we can actually purchase it while we're at Summit. Or if you guys have people that are interested in this program, that's when you can tell them, okay, it's live. You're free to purchase. So that's that. Hopefully you've already seen that. You should have received several emails in your Coach Monthly email from the past few months, letting you guys know that Country Heat was going to be released. I believe you can actually sample this if you have Beachbody On Demand. I have not sampled it, but I do plan on sampling it. I follow this coach. Her name is Lori Stewart. Autumn actually featured her on her Instagram. So if you go back to Autumn's Instagram, it's very recent. It's probably like 5-6 pictures back. She's wearing like a black bikini. Homegirl has lost like 30 pounds in this Country Heat test group. And this same coach was actually in the Insanity Max 30 test group. So these programs work. I mean, by now you guys should all know that all of these programs work. If you follow this stuff to a T, it definitely works. I mean, I remember when Size came out, I was like, oh, it's a dance program. A lot of people have lost weight just by dancing. And I used to think like, oh, it's Size that I couldn't get in a good workout. Well, I'm always like super tired and sweaty at the end. And I'm sure it's the same thing with Country Heat. She adds in a lot of extra moves, and it's not just some, square dancing or whatever it is. Another update that we have, I don't know if you guys have seen, but the 21-Day Fix has new packaging for our customers. I am sure it's the same for us coaches, but I mean, I've had my program for like over 2 years, so I'm assuming that's what it is for everyone. So it's this cute little purple box, and the way they unbox things, it's a little bit better. I guess they get that pamphlet, but I guess it's mainly just a box. So that's new. I saw that in the back office. And they also created a new 21-Day Fix video. You guys will have to look for that on YouTube. Maybe I'll show you guys at the end of this, but it's really cool because it's really fast video, but they unbox it for the person. They unbox it on video and they make it really simple, I guess you could say. I'll have to show you the video. And then this I did not know about, but coaches can now cancel online. I've had coaches in the past obviously quit. They either wait till their account gets deleted because they stop paying their business fees, or they tell me they want to quit and cancel their account. Before, they had to actually sign a form. Like, they actually had to print out that form, sign it, and mail it to Beachbody headquarters. That was the only way you could cancel, like terminate your account. But now you can do that online, which is awesome. I feel like they should have done this a long time ago. And I think this has only been up since April 7th. So for you coaches, if you guys have anyone in your downline or on your team that unfortunately wants to quit, they can now do so online, and you can help them through that process. It's in your back office. And I also wanted to go ahead and take you guys on a little tour. If you guys haven't seen our new lookbook for Summit. So for us coaches that will be in Nashville for Coach Summit, we get first dibs on Beachbody's apparel line. Every Summit, they release new items. So that's exciting because if you're there, we're like the first people to actually get like all the new goodie stuff. But again, the same thing, like once that weekend comes, like everything goes live, through our websites. So I think during Coach Summit weekend, I'm pretty sure if you guys want to order something online that's new, you guys can do so. So everything's super cute every year. I mean, these leggings look so cute. They're like super bright and colorful, and it says Team Beachbody. I love this jacket too. This one says Beachbody. So they're always coming up with cute clothes, always being super innovative. This one says Girl Boss. And I love that we have a new plus size line. So that's really cool. So yeah, that's in your back office as well. So I just wanted to give you a little preview of that. Where are my slides? Where are my slides? Oh, okay. Okay, so this is the wake-up call from this past Monday, from yesterday. I myself have not listened to it, but I'm scheduled to listen to it tonight. Once Camila goes down, I'm going to listen to this and take notes. I'm assuming she's just going to talk about how to launch like a new coach group, which is 3 ways to kickstart your Coach Basics group. I listened to last week's. I forgot the coach's name, but she talks about following up. And that's always a good call because it's always good learning from coaches different ways on how to follow up. And it's so true. Like she talked about it last week on how she followed up with someone from like 6-8 months ago and then they purchased, and like it's very easy to fall into that trap of not wanting to follow up with people because it's been such a long time since you guys talked or since they expressed any interest in your groups or any products. You never know what's going on in someone's life until you talk to them and ask them, have you reconsidered? Like, I know we use have you ever considered a lot, but I use a lot have you reconsidered? Like, have you rethought about doing this? And a lot of times people are like, you know what, I have, but they always have some sort of hesitation. But if I would have never reached out to them and like tell them, hey, like 6 months ago, you told me you were serious about this. Like, have you really thought about this again? And oftentimes people are like, you know what, I think I'm ready. Like, thank you for pulling that out of me because I took the time to ask them questions and to reach out to them again and to just chat with them. So never put follow-ups on the back burner. That is honestly how I hit Success Club. The points that I'm hitting this month are for people that have been following me, people that I've been talking to. It's very, very rare when someone comes out of the blue and they tell me, you know what, I'm going to purchase tonight. Boom, and then it happens. It doesn't really happen, guys. It's all following up all the time because people don't purchase like right away. Like, think about yourself. How long did it take you to finally purchase through me or your coach? Probably took you a few months, right? Some of you a few years. So follow up is super important. But yeah, listen to this call sometime this week. Okay, so this is our team calendar for the month of July. It's a little bit more simple. You guys know me. I love color and I'm really good about, I like posting on here for you guys, like a posting schedule. Like if there's something that you don't know, like if it's a Sunday and you're like, what do I post about today? And like family time or whatever. But I feel like you guys kind of get the gist of it. So I wanted to make this one a little bit more simple. I don't know if this actually helps you guys. It does help me. If you guys have a printer, I encourage you to print it out, put it in a folder or wherever you can see it. I like to have this in my phone too. And it's just really important to have a visual of what your month is going to look like. I tell you guys all the time, I don't want you working blindly. I don't want you one day thinking, oh, today I'm going to promote this and today I'm going to promote that. No, you need to have a marketing strategy. Successful coaches in this company and people that have successful businesses have a marketing strategy. They have a plan. They're not working blindly. They're not just throwing darts at the wall. They're like, you know what? They're going to sit down and they're going to be organized and they're going to be structured about their month. If this is not one of your strengths, get better at it. Do what you have to do to be more organized. Set timers on your phone. Use a calendar on your phone. Use a planner. Whatever helps you stay organized. Like for me, I like having this picture in my phone. I use a to-do list. I use, a planner. I use a notepad. So that's what helps me stay organized. Sometimes I feel like I'm all over the place, but that's just kind of what works for me. But anyways, so I have on here simple stuff. Our squat challenge begins on Tuesday. I decided to push it back one day because 4th of July is on a Monday. A lot of people don't work that day, and I don't want to start something that day if people are not going to commit to it. So I figured a lot of people, I'm trying to think like our customers. If it were me, I'm sure on that Monday, I'm going to be either at a pool, barbecuing, or whatever. I'm probably going to enjoy myself. So when people have Mondays off, their Mondays are Tuesdays, if that makes sense. So I decided to move it to the 5th. Again, you guys have this week. Make a video of yourself doing squats. If you want to go back into our old squat group, you can because I never closed it down. If you need the pictures again, if you want to kind of record yourself. Or if you don't, if you want to just do a picture, that's totally fine. But like I told you guys in a team call, I think it was in May when I told you guys that when you do videos on Instagram and Facebook, you're able to, for one, more people see it because videos right now, that's the way the algorithm is. If you post a video on either Instagram or Facebook, they're going to give it more priority and more people are going to see it. And that's obviously the objective. We want the most people that we can. We want them to see our post because we want them to join our group. And I like it because I love being able to see like how many views I get because that makes me be more organized. Like I try to have certain posting times. I don't want to just post out of the blue. Sometimes that happens, but I really try to be strategic. Like if for sure around 8 p.m., if my Instagram video is going to get around 800 views, well, I'd rather post it at 8 p.m. than at 6 p.m. So it's just, I'm just a numbers person. So I love seeing what works. So yeah, that's why I want to make a video sometime this week of me doing some kind of squats or something. And that's the way I'll promote our squat challenge. So I'm going to give myself a few days so that I don't feel overwhelmed or whatever. And you guys have more than enough time, technically a week, because today's Tuesday. You have a week to get prepared for that challenge. And it would be really awesome to get at least 100 people again, because our past two challenges, we've had 100 people and it's always super fun. And it's fun for us coaches to have that challenge on top of our workouts. I think it's really fun because it's really short. Anyways, you guys get the gist of it. I have on here for the 9th and 23rd as a reminder to lock in Success Club. Do your best. Of course, if you don't hit Success Club 5 by the 9th, that's totally fine. It's not like your business is going to like get ruined or anything, but it's just a good gauge for you so that you're not squandering on the last day of the month and trying to hit Success Club 5. So prepare yourself, have set dates for yourself. If these dates don't work for you, obviously change them, but that's just what I did for us. We have 2 team calls in the month of July on the 12th. Same thing, it'll be on Tuesdays at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, unless something changes or if there's an emergency, of course I would tell you guys. I'm going to try to host another sneak peek in the month of July, a 3-day sneak peek. I know we've been this year hasn't been the best. Last year we did really good with sneak peeks, but I don't want to give up on them. Lindsay, my upline, she's been hosting them and they're doing really well. She always has at least 50 people in there. Collectively, it's not just people she invited, but it's obviously coaches from our team that are inviting people. And the success rate has been well because they always get a few coaches signed up after that sneak peek. So I'm going to try to host that on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So it'll be a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I think 3 days is better than 5 days. Then we have Coach Summit. So I will have a team call that Tuesday before we take off to Coach Summit. And we'll be back in action August 1st, which will be a Monday. So basically our squat challenge is the 5th. And it'll run through Saturday. And of course, the goal is always to get at least some of those people to join our online boot camp, whatever you want to call it. I like saying boot camp. So that ideally I would want that to start on the 11th. And that's pretty much it. So we have the squat challenge, which is a free group. We have our challenge group, boot camp group / whatever you want to call it, starting the 11th. And then the sneak peek group after that. So I hope that you guys remember that when you have someone in a free group, the goal should be to invite them to your actual paid challenge group. That will help you hit Success Club, and that will help them actually get really good results because they'll actually be on Shakeology in one of our fitness programs. And then people that are in those groups that are getting results, you want to invite them to learn more about coaching because that is how you grow your coaching team. So that's why this month is so strategic. You offer them something for free. You make them have a really good time. They enjoy it. Then they'll consider a paid challenge group. They'll consider getting a challenge pack. They'll get in there. They're obviously going to love, their program, and Shakeology is going to help them feel really good. And then you're going to be like, hey, well, have you ever considered doing what I'm doing? If you're loving Shakeology, why not get it at a discount? Why not help 2-3 of your friends or family members get on Shakeology, and then yours will be for free. And then you have that invitation, you have that permission to invite them to a sneak peek group. And that's how you get people into a sneak peek. It's very, very rare to get random people from your social media into a sneak peek group. So most of the time, people that are in sneak peek groups, it's clients, it's people that are on product, that are in a challenge group. So I hope that makes sense. So that is our marketing calendar for July. And I also have on there a friendly reminder, our National Wake Up Call is every Monday at 8 a.m. So that's that. Okay, so now I want to talk about 5 tips that I kind of came up with on how to reignite your fire. And this is just kind of something that, kind of came from my heart. And this is what I feel like I try to do when I'm losing motivation. So my first tip is to really sit down. If you have to be by yourself, if you have to have a notepad or whatever it may be, and really ask yourself, why did you start this in the first place? Like really, truly ask yourself, think back to that first time you saw your coach's post or whatever, like, why did you truly, truly start this? Was it because you wanted new friends? Was it because you needed to work on your health and fitness? Was it because you were sick and tired of feeling sick and tired? Was it because you saw the business opportunity and you want financial freedom? Was it because you wanted to travel more? You know, with us coaches, we have events all year. What was it? What was it that you're like, this is why I want to be a coach. Like, this is why I'm signing up with my coach and I want to be a part of this team. So ask yourself and write that down. And it's probably changed. You know, obviously, if you've been a coach for a longer time, your why is going to evolve and change. But, you know, you hear coaches throw around why a lot. And honestly, it's true. You know, like I've had a lot of people ask me recently, like, why did you do the reset? Like, what made you want to do it? And I'll sit there and type this long ass paragraph and I'll tell them exactly why I'm doing it. It's the same thing with coaching. Why are you doing this? And ask yourself, why are you not doing this? Like, what's stopping you from like doing this? Like, what excuses are you putting in front of yourself right now that's telling you that you can't be a good coach, that you can't run a business, even though you have a full time and you're in school and you're a wife and you have kids and all that stuff? Like, why can't you do this? Like, what's the excuse that you're giving yourself and you're putting yourself in your head? Number 2, what motivates you? You need to really get to know yourself. And I know this can be a really hard question, but like, what motivates you? Is it recognition? Do you like being recognized for your hard work, whether it's your health and fitness or maybe like being a coach? Because we obviously do a lot of recognition in our bigger team page, the Diamond Council. Is it money? Is it having relationships with people? Is it the fact that you're truly helping people? Like, what motivates you? Ask yourself. If it's recognition, this can be a little tough because if you're motivated by recognition, you're not always going to get recognition. So you have to find something else that motivates you. So if it's recognition and building relationships, well, then focus on both of those things. For me, what motivates me is, for one, being like fit and like actually being happy in my body. So I have these tools and programs and products to help me feel that way and look a certain way. And for me, what motivates me is a financial freedom, like building a 6-figure business. That's what motivates me. And if I look back and I swear, like, I have like this mental picture in my head when I first found Lindsay on Instagram. Like, I was instantly drawn to the opportunity, not because I'm like money hungry, but because that's what I'm motivated by. Like, I'm motivated by that opportunity because I know that I don't have this opportunity in any other field, like the medical field and all that stuff. It would take me tons of student loans and time away from my family to have the kind of income that I desire for my family. So that's what motivates me. When people tell me, no, coaches quit on me and all that other crap, like, I don't really care because that, you know what I mean? Like, that motivates me. Like, that's why I haven't quit yet. And I don't plan on quitting because, you know, I fall off track on my health and fitness, but I know that if I'm part of this company, I'm always going to have something to help me get back on track and maybe even help me get better results than I've ever had before, which has happened with the Ultimate Reset. And same thing with the financial freedom, the business opportunity. Okay, so number 3, get new results. As much as you love the 21-day fix, you guys, if that's all you've done, you need to switch things up. If you're doing the 21-day fix and you're not getting results, you're either not following the nutrition plan to a T, you're probably in the wrong bracket. You may need to move up one or move down one. So don't stay in the same bracket forever. Autumn will tell you that you're not supposed to stay in the same bracket forever. Maybe you're not using heavy weights. Maybe you need to purchase heavier weights. And ask yourself, like, are you really like pushing yourself in your workouts? Because I mean, a lot of us can half-ass workouts and be like, yep, I worked out today. But did you really push yourself? And if you're kind of in a rut, like, purchase a new program. Like, you have a discount with Beachbody. Like, you get discounts. So get a new program. Like, if you don't want to go to the gym, there's a lot of coaches that actually do go to the gym. They're CrossFitters. They try all these new things, but they're still coaches because they like Shakeology and they like the community aspect of it. So don't feel tied down that you always have to use like Beachbody programs, but do get new results. That is exactly why I'm doing the Ultimate Reset. And I feel like it's been perfect timing because I was working full time and I kind of just started like letting my foot off the gas pedal. I slowed down in my business. I slowed down in my health and fitness, and I was like, you know what, I need to get new results. I need to try something new. I need to step out of my comfort zone, and I'm being rewarded and blessed for that. Like, new clients are coming into my life because I started the Ultimate Reset. I've been documenting that. I've been very loud and proud about what I'm doing, and I've been very honest about my journey with the Ultimate Reset. I've told people that I haven't been perfect with the program, but I've still gotten results, and that's motivating people, and that's inspiring them, and that's helping me hit my business goals. I'm hitting I'll hit successful by the end of this month. We have 2 days left, and that's that. I mean, period. Get results. Number 4, help 3 people a month at minimum. Do what you've already done. Pay it forward. To be honest, like, I can't think of a time that I have actually helped someone and not felt good about it. So let's go back. How to reignite that fire. I don't think there's any human being on this earth that doesn't feel good, like when you help someone, like when you get that message or that text from that person, from that busy mom that, you know, was feeling like shit and was feeling sluggish, and she tells you, you know what, like, I'm so grateful that I finally said yes to you, or I'm so grateful that I finally invested in this program, no matter how expensive they thought it was, and they finally did it. Like, don't you feel good that you finally, like, you never gave up on that person, and that they're finally happy and they're seeing results? You know, it's like seeing people become confident, like, that motivates me, and that I love that part of this business. So help 3 people a month do what you've done. And this will be 2 categories. So help 3 people do what you've done in your business, meaning signing up new coaches. So whatever you've been able to do up to this point, you can teach someone. So I'm going to repeat that. Whatever you've been able to do up until this point in your business, you can teach someone else to do that. So think about what you've earned, no matter how little or how much it's been. Think about the prizes that you've been able to earn, the trips that you've been able to take, the friendships that you've been able to make, all that good stuff. The confidence that you've been able to have because you've pushed yourself to make videos even though you hate making videos. You know, think about that stuff. So help 3 people, you know, become a coach and do what you've done to this point, and help 3 people get the results that you've had, you know, losing weight and all that good stuff. So number 5, set 3 new goals. Map them out and crush it. So set 3 new goals. It could be 1 new business goal, 1 new health and fitness goal, and the 3rd one could be whatever you want it to be. Maybe it's a personal development goal. Maybe your goal is to really read 1 new book every month. That was one of my goals at the beginning of the year, and I have failed miserably. I always go back to the same books, and that's kind of a bad habit. And I think it's the same. I think it's just like staying in that comfort zone. Like, oh, I don't want to get a new book, and no, I don't. This one's really good. But, you know, so for me, like, that's kind of one of my new goals right now is to read 1 to 2 new books every month and not just go back to the same ones that I've had since I became a coach for like 2-3 years now. But yeah, so I'm going to go over the 5 tips again. Number 1, why did you start this in the first place? Number 2, what motivates you? Is it money, recognition, relationships, helping people? Number 3, get new results. Number 4, help 3 people a month do what you've done up until this point. Hashtag pay it forward. And number 5, set 3 new goals, map them out, and crush them. So I guess I should have stopped the share a long time ago. So during the whole recording, you guys are going to listen to me and look at the calendar, but that's fine. All right, so that about does it for our team call today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys, you know, I can't motivate you to do anything. I can inspire you. I could lead the way, you know, by doing my own thing and sharing with you guys what's working for me. But if it's not clicking with you, and if you don't see the opportunity, there's just nothing else I can really do for you. Like, you can lead a horse to drink water, but you can't force it to drink water. Is it a horse or a camel? Same thing. You can lead anyone to drink water, but you can't force no one to drink water. So say hi, Baba. You want to say hi to everyone? I was probably being too loud. Say hi. Viola. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. Sarah, do you have any questions? No? Hold on. I still have you muted. How do I unmute you? I don't know how to unmute you now. Okay.
Can you hear
So
me?
if you don't have any questions, that's fine then. All right, I'll stop the recording here. Thanks, guys. Bye.